Oh, no way! We're getting a Macho Man Micro Brawler variant? Oh, I gotta have that one.
2 hours later.
What? We're getting another Macho variant? Is it a 2-up? Oh, no, it's just the Mega Powers. Darn, I thought it was Mega Size.
2 hours later.
Another one? Black and white, is this NWO? I mean, I gotta have it.
2 hours later.
Oh my God, another Brawler Ryan, stop it, my wallet hurts. USA, I mean, you know I gotta have it, it's the Macho Man.
2 hours later.
Macho Man variant, are you kidding me? Oh, but it's the WrestleMania 3 attire, I gotta have this one.
2 hours later.
Oh my God, a 6th Brawler on not made of money, but I bought the other 5. Gotta have this one. Oh, good. The music stopped. It must be over. Thank God. Wait, why are the lights off?
4 days later.
Hello, it's dark down here.
Oh my God, we're getting AEW Brawlers.
You're watching DaveCTV. Here's your host, the voice, DaveCTheVoice.
Welcome to my house. Play that music too loud. Show me what you do now. We don't have to go out.
That is right, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to my house. Welcome back to the Dave Cave. And most importantly, welcome back to the Micro Brawler Broadcast. I am one of your hosts, the voice, Dave Canning, joined as always by my good Brawler brothers, the founding father, Mr. Nick Carpenter.
Yeah.
And of course, the Micro Brawler Scholar, aka the Micro Macho Miser, Mr. Ryan Crossley.
Now, do you put something in post?
Oh, yeah!
You don't want to know what I'm going to put in post there, Chief. But yeah, so we are gathered again, actually recording this time. Funny story, we forgot to hit record the first time. But yeah, so we are here. We are members of the Micro. We lost Ryan's video already. We are, and he's back.
There he goes.
It's that Bud Light seltzer he's been having, I'm telling you. So we are members of the Micro Brawler fan group on Facebook. And if you'd like to join, we are accepting members all the time. You go to facebook.com, search the Micro Brawler fan group. We're over 600 members and always growing every day. And also hopefully growing every day here on Facebook. We're at 81 subscribers at the time of recording. And Ryan is gone again. Good Lord. You need to charge your phone there, pal? You good? Are you good?
I was verifying a charge. I can't verify right now.
Yeah, okay. So you're good right now. We are at 81 subscribers. We threatened action if we don't hit 100. Nick, show them what you've done.
I humble you, cheeky baby.
Let them breathe. You know why?
You missed
because
the actual opening.
Exactly. It happened. It was there.
The aftermath.
Sorry. What's left? Some Minton card collectors having a stroke right now. But yeah, so that's what happens when you don't subscribe to this channel, folks. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, or he's going to open up something next week too. We don't know what. It could be a box of cereal, but where he will do something. I promise. So yeah. So again, join the Facebook group if you haven't. Make sure you subscribe to this video, share it with your friends. And if I sound out of breath, it is because it has been an exhausting week for a Micro Brawler collector. As you saw in the beginning of this video, all hell broke loose. Kayfabe, we record this on a Thursday night. So we recorded episode 2 last Thursday night. And then Friday morning at 11 a.m. Eastern time, 10 Central, 8 Pacific, just everything hit the fan. We had exactly Macho Madness Friday, baby. So at 11 o'clock, a Macho Man variant was released, the orange trunks, and I thought it was awesome. I bought it. 2 hours later, the Mega Powers is released. 2 hours later, the Black and White's released. 2 hours later, The USA is released. 2 hours later, the pink is released. 2 hours later, the lime's released. Literally, people were up until 1 a.m. Eastern time. I guarantee it. Just waiting to see if something hit again later
really
on.
Over.
Exactly. Is it over? Is it safe to come out and play? And then 4 days later, guess what? The forbidden door was open. We got stickers. We got AEW stickers, guys. And then Mrs. Matt comes out of left field and says, I got something better than stickers. And I knew it wasn't over. I knew it wasn't stickers, Ryan. I knew it. And then all of a sudden, AEW Brawlers are released. The first wave of 7. We've got Sheeta, Moxley, Britt Baker, Jericho, Orange Cassidy, and Brody Lee. That name set? Yep, 7. Boom, yep. There we go. 7. Like my boy Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers Super Bowl champions. Go Bucks. So, guys, what did you think of the chaos that ensued over the last week? 13 brawlers released.
It was definitely pretty wild. I mean, I can't remember a week like this ever.
It was
pretty
insane.
Yeah, I mean, the Macho thing was pretty cool, though. Like, I mean, I don't think it's something they should make a habit of doing all the time. But for the Macho Man, it was a pretty cool character, and I like the idea of the different variants.
I do too. Like, I bought. Did you guys get all? Did you get all 6?
Yeah, I did.
How many of each? How many of each did you get? Exactly. I was literally just going to bring that up.
One of each. That's all I need.
I was going to bring up that 7 this time. So when somebody was that in the Major Pod fan group that came from? So yeah, somebody posted in the Major Wrestling Podcast Facebook group that they had bought all 6, and Matt Cardona, that cheeky little bastard, goes, "I got all 7," and everyone's like, "Wait, what?" And we have yet to confirm this, but my guess is that when he said the 7, he meant the AEW 7. That's my guess. There's a lot of theory going around that, if you bought all 6 Macho Mans, you got a 7th Macho Brawler.
Did anybody see I don't know, I guess it was fan created, but it was like a half Macho Man, half Zack Ryder Micro Brawler.
You know what I got to put up? You know what I got? I'll put up the one that I sent you guys, and that's the Macho Man UK version that I morphed with Davey Boy Smith. Oh, man. But, yeah, so we are yet to confirm if that's what he was talking about. That's my guess that that's the 7 that he meant. But
we definitely got 6.
Yes, we definitely got 6. Macho Madness on that Friday.
Absolutely.
Was insane. And the best post I saw of all that was just a picture of Miss Elizabeth saying, "All those macho men are lonely." That's what the 7th brawler is. It's a Miss Elizabeth brawler.
Perfect.
So what you said, like, I know, Nick, you said that you don't want to see this be made a habit of. I mean, I personally, I love the pre-order thing. I think that's great, and I think it's great to mix it up. How we had Kurt and Owen, and I think Sheik followed that suit too. Is it went on sale at such and such a time, first X amount of people got it, limited 1. But then I think it's great to throw in with the Macho Brawlers, it's a 2-hour window, or how they did with the Vader, the pre-order, same thing with the AEW. It's a pre-order, we'll make as many as you guys want,
Yep, I like all of it.
Yeah, I thought it was. I think it's all great. I think it's better to, it's the spice of life. We need variety. So, and Ryan, you had mentioned something to me before we went on about the numbers of what sold. Like
as far as Macho,
yeah, and I think you said one of the AEW brawlers broke.
That's true. Yeah, I know, yeah. Ryan Barkin gave us a breakdown, and he said anything over 500 brawlers was a good sell. And I believe all 6 sold at least 500, right? Do you guys?
Yeah, I think so, because I think I want to say the USA and the black and white sold the least of the 6 Macho Men. I think something along those lines. We'll screenshot the post and we'll put it up right here in the corner for the official numbers that we don't have in front of us. We're not a professional podcast. Get out of here.
We're working on it. We're gonna press that record button.
Exactly. But, we forgot to hit record. We don't have stats in front of us. We are the least prepared podcast out there, but we're having fun doing it.
We're honing our craft more time together.
Exactly. Just like anything, repetition. Yep. It's only episode 3. We got to get better.
Speaking of the brawlers, though, like we said, some people didn't like the black and white or the USA stuff that Macho didn't wear per se. And I've said I'm not I call myself the scholar. That's I have a fake degree there because I don't remember.
University
a
of
lot
Phoenix.
things. Yeah, but shout out to Dougie on, I call it astrology, the correct star alignment on the trunks. Without that, I just thought about it now. We may have gotten incorrect.
Yeah.
Correct, brawler. Yeah. It was very good catch. I mean, it's a basic design. Obviously, there's more detail in the Macho King Brawler, but still to catch that minute of a detail is really impressive. So love that brawler. It's my number one. Ooh, yeah.
I had said before, I didn't anticipate. I had a doctor's appointment, whatever that day. I was traveling. A lot of good brawler brothers, I'll say. There's a lot of good brawler sisters too, but only the brothers were talking to me that day, giving me the, hey, this one's out now. I started believing the Minecraft one, or the Slim Jim texture. I was believing everything.
I liked all the memes. The different ones people were
the memes won the day on Friday. We all had to keep saying it that day, and it was great. And it was just, I remember it, like that video that we opened the show with is not an exaggeration of how this went. Like, that was my genuine reaction every 2 hours. I'm like, another one. Quote DJ Khaled, another one. It was just insane.
But I had said I thought it was Madison Rain. My detective work on Wikipedia, I saw supposedly February 5th was their birthday. So I'm like, oh, it's gonna be Madison. So I was definitely caught by surprise, and thankful for the 2 hour windows. A full day's nice. Yep. 2 hours was, I'd say, adequate. If you're a fan, we make time for it. I wake up in the morning, pretty much one of the first things I do is check Pro Wrestling Tees, like, what's the new release today? So
I posted that Saturday. I was like, raise your hand if you woke up the first thing Saturday morning and checked to see if there was any more Macho Brawlers released overnight. Because I kept waking up in the middle of the night, oh my God, did I miss something? But so how you mentioned Madison Rain was your thought on being the release for Friday, because we got the tease from Ryan Barkin Thursday about tomorrow. We had a contest in the Facebook group saying that if you commented on episode 1 who you thought was going to be the release for tomorrow, if you're the first person to comment correctly, you get to be the fourth man in our little horseman stable here. You get to fill that vacant corner, that vacant spot for life with Brawlers. Is that a thing? But so congratulations to Jason Rich, was the first to comment. And we never said there was a cutoff time when you could answer correctly. He went on after the Macho Man had been released and just put Macho Man Brawler. And guess what? He won. It's that simple. We never had a cutoff date. So next week, Jason Rich is going to not only pick our topic, but will join us on screen here, so long as I remember to hit record next week. So we are our first ever guest. Shout out to Jason Rich. Can't wait to have you on the show next week.
Hopefully
brother.
The first of many.
Yes, first of many. We're gonna have other ways to get people on this show. My end goal is to get Ryan Barkin on this show. I would like to get Frank on it. I'd like to get Stank on it. I would love to get Cardona and Myers. That'd be awesome. So we want to get everybody.
Only done 2 podcasts ever.
Exactly. and then you know what my goal is? By episode 10, sell the rights to this to the major pod. Sell high. Sell high. So so we've talked about Macho Man, and then 4 days later, like I said, the forbidden door is open. Something we didn't think was going to happen because of the AEW Unrivaled and their who makes the figures? What do I want to say? Jazz. It's not Jazz.
It used to be Jazzware. It used to be Jazz.
So Chaz Handwares. I ordered 3 figures in December. Still yet to get them from Ringside Collectibles. Still waiting on those. And I pre-ordered Sammy Guevara's. So I guarantee you I'll get my Brawlers before I get those figures. But so yes, we have our AEW figures. What was your guys' reaction when that news broke?
Blown away. I mean, it's crazy. So I think they're some of the best ones they made too.
Yes,
in my
absolutely.
opinion, they're all really good.
Yeah, I don't think, and like I've said in previous conversations we had, I think that Brawlers, in terms of you can look at it and know who it is, whereas I've seen some figures who don't look like the wrestler. Brawlers are the best representation of wrestlers, superstars, whatever you want to call them, in my opinion. I think David Stankin does an amazing job with his designs. They're great. I think they're all amazing. So yeah, I was shocked by it. I'm very excited by it. I believe the pre-sale still goes on even when this video goes up through the 18th. So you go to prowrestlingtees.com, look at the Micro Brawlers. You can get all 7, $17.99 I think each plus shipping. So
and shout out to Pro Wrestling Tees for giving the 10% coupon to all the
yes,
people.
absolutely. That saved me a bunch of money.
Absolutely.
That was great because usually with these sales you can't do that, but they sent out our pre-sale codes early, which is great. So shout out to Ryan and his crew genuinely for that. That was awesome. So what? How do you?
You got all 7, right, Dave?
I got.
You out.
I did. I'm not a completionist. I'm not a completionist.
Yeah. You're smart, man. You're smart.
This wallet is hurting right now, and not just because my fat ass is sitting on it. Okay, no. I did get 7 of the brawlers though. I got 2 Britt Bakers. For reasons that I'll explain down the road. I don't want to spoil anything for who's getting that brawler. But then I got the other 5 plus. I just left out Sheeta. She, no disrespect to Sheeta, she's an amazing wrestler. It's a great looking brawler. Unfortunately, character just doesn't do it for me. And that's how I buy most of my brawlers, with the exception of obviously the ones I get in the crate. So same way how I got Moose. You know, Eddie Edwards looks just like him. Doesn't move the needle for me, so that's why I pass on him. So. But yeah, did you guys get all 7 of those?
Yeah. I mean, you know I did.
13 brawlers. 13. My wallet is, you can hear it crying right now.
All the Machos, all the AEW brawlers, and they just showed the Ring of Honor ones that are coming out.
Yes, that's right. We got to talk about that too. We've got Ring of Honor brawlers coming out with Danhausen and please, I can't remember her name for the life of me. I'm so sorry.
Maybe I can. Oh, good.
Go ahead.
Who wants
to I was going to say, I thought it was Session Moth Martinez. I believe it's Martina from looking online. I don't know.
As Nick described me, she's pretty. She's pretty.
Cool.
Pretty awesome. Pretty cool. I'm sorry. That was an incomplete sentence. She's pretty amazing. She's a pretty amazing wrestler. Not just she's pretty. She is. So we've got a total of 15 brawlers coming out over the course of a week. The AEW, I like the week-long pre-sale. I thought the 2-hour Macho was a lot of fun. I only bought 2. I got the first 2 that came out, the Orange Tights and the Mega Powers. But then I just enjoyed watching everyone's reaction. That's half the fun of being in this group, is just seeing everyone's reaction, whether it be positive or unfortunately the negative people who are in the group, you know, that are complaining all the time. To those people, go buy a box of tissues. This was a lot of fun. You know, I thought it was, you know, we got to all talk about Macho Man all day. We got to see a bunch of great memes. You know, Ryan Barkin, I'm sure, is laughing his ass off in Chicago. And like I said, they put Macho Man on blast all day in the Pro Wrestling Tees office. Guaranteed. Village People, #1 seller in Chicago right now.
That's what I say. I think it's funny, too, how they kept raising the price throughout the day until like everybody was just at a fever pitch freaking out. And then the last 2, they just dropped. And then by the last one was $5.99 or something like that, I think. Right. And
I almost bit on those last 2. I was like, I'm tempted to be like, hey, anybody want to trade their pink tights Macho Man for the Mega Powers? But I'm like, nah, I'll keep the 2 I bought. I like it. So how we talked about with the AEW brawlers, we're going to do our top 3 Tuesday right now. We're going to run through our who we want to see in wave 2 for Micro Brawlers with AEW. So we will start with the founding father, Mr. Nick Carpenter. So Nick, give me your top 3 Tuesday. Who you want to see in wave 2?
Well, number 1, I'm going to have to go with Johnny Hungy, John Silver, just because he's like my favorite thing in wrestling right now. I mean, what he started on BTE and then he's moved on to like Dynamite now. It's just gold. He can do no wrong.
No, he's great.
My second one is going to be Reba or Rebel, whatever, just because you can't have Britt Baker without Rebel.
Yeah, it's true.
And then my third one is going to be a dual one. It's going to be a Luchasaurus with a Jungle Boy sitting on his shoulders. So I don't know if they can come apart or if it's just one thing.
Oh, it's got to be like a Lego piece, man. You've got to have that, like, so you can. But this way, like, make it so like you can flip him over, like, or you know, like those dolls, like you press on the bottom and it just like collapses.
Yeah, it pops up.
If you could get it like that, like you press the button, Jungle Boy goes down. You take
a little
and then it pops up.
Hornswoggle size Marco stunt.
Yes, I like that idea. That's great. That'd be perfect. Ryan, who was your top 3 Tuesday?
I also have Luchasaurus. I mean, I think it looked awesome. He's fan favorite. Like we're saying, the details on the Micro Brawlers would be awesome. I like them. Then I had Abaddon as well. Been a fan since her first match. I was like, there's something here, something intriguing to me.
Definitely is.
I wanted them to keep her.
Fun fact about Abaddon: me and my sisters, we all watch Dynamite together on on video chat together every Wednesday. We've done that since the pandemic started. And so when Abaddon first came on the scene, I had first seen her on Dark. Me and my sister Margaret watched Dark. Kathleen not so much. But so they're like, oh, Abaddon's gonna wrestle. I was like, oh, we need to tell Kathleen about Abaddon because she's gonna go want to watch this in another room. She's gonna be terrified. So anytime Abaddon comes out, we're gonna be Kathleen, just turn the TV off, go get a snack, something, we'll tell you when she's done. So but in all fairness, I was that same way when I was a child with Goldust. I used to be terrified.
Of Goldust?
Papa Shango
Yes.
for me.
Oh, dude, I was just as terrified of Papa Shango. It was terrible. Couldn't watch
One of
wrestling.
my first wrestling memories is Papa Shango putting the spell on the Macho Man and him puking on the ringside. I was terrified as a kid. It was.
But what's funny is I met Dustin Rhodes at a gas station once, and we'll get into more conversation on meeting wrestlers down the way. But I met Dustin Rhodes at a gas station one time after an event. I got a picture with him, and I posted put online like, "Oh, look who I just met." My mom's like, wait a second, didn't you used to be terrified of that guy? I was like, he was just buying beef jerky and a vitamin water just like I do. He's a regular person. It's great. So did you
you're terrified of gas prices.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's what terrifies me now. So
last one I had, I'm a big TH2 fan, man. Those guys have a ton of talent.
Yeah.
So it's hard to choose between the two, but I think Angelico, with his entrance gear, and it'd be a poetic brawler.
Yeah, I like it. I like those combos. So for my top 3 Tuesday, I went with, as Nick did, Mr. Johnny Hungy. Johnny, I thought that'd be great. He's mega over on BTE. He's the champ. He's the best BTE champion, and he's great.
I thought Sammy got the belt now, though.
Can't kick field goals, unfortunately. Speaking of that, my number 2 is going to be Sammy Guevara, the vlog champion. Can I get Fuego on his shoulders? Because that'd be great. Fuego del Sol hit that tornado. Still waiting for that match of Fuego versus QT Marshall. It's going to happen one day. And it's going to main event Double or Nothing, Dark. And then my third one is from Westchester County, just like me. Westchester is the best Chester. Eddie Kingston, who I just adore. I think he's great. Possibly,
super cool.
If not one of the best promos in wrestling, hands down. So
I don't think Eddie's ever had a figure before of any kind, has he?
No, and this would be awesome if he could. Yeah. And he cut a promo on, I think, Sour Patch Kids on an episode like BT once. There was a running segment for a while where they just had him cut promos on different things. But so let us know. What's that?
Oh, I apologize. I missed your cutoff.
No, I was going to keep going on. But I
like how our stuff overlaps. Interesting. We're similar but different. But I was going to say. Yeah, exactly. You mentioned Johnny Hungy. Did you guys see the post? It was Bernard the Business Bear. Someone had him at work, in their office.
I said I would love a Bernard the Business Bear at my office. Where else could we put micro brawlers throughout the house and our business?
With your top 3, both of you guys, Johnny Hungy, I think about putting him in the kitchen.
You could Britt Baker next to your toothbrush.
Yeah, I was thinking. Well, that's true. I was thinking more along. I'd put my least favorite wrestler in the bathroom with the number 2s.
So you put MJF there.
MJF, yeah.
You put MJF in the bathroom. Piece of work, that guy. So
he's doing a signing. I don't know.
So let us know.
Go wrong with that.
So let us know your top 3 Tuesday and who you want to see in AEW Wave 2 of Micro Brawlers. And speaking of brawlers, we asked in the group to show us your displays on how you display them. So we had a bunch of guys and gals in the Micro Brawler fan group share us their displays. Can you guys see it on the screen right now?
Yeah, I see it.
Beautiful logo.
Beautiful logo, really is. So we're going to start. We've got our Micro Brawler broadcast logo. Shout out to Mr. Dougie for giving us that one.
Absolutely.
Make sure this is.
You have to teach me how to Dougie still. Maybe I don't want to learn.
Teach me to Dougie. No, you don't want to. Trust me, I did it for a while. So our first one is Brad McMahon. We've got the nail polish racks. Shout out for that loose moose right there. And what I noticed most, what caught my eyes as I was looking at these collections, it wasn't even like how people displayed their brawlers. It was all like the extra things around them. Like he's got the Major Mark sticker here, the Happy Halloween Papa Shango sticker, the Pro Wrestling Tees magnet that we all get in, crates from time to time or packages. So I like Brad's.
I don't see a Cardona there. He's staying true to Impact. What's going on now? No Cardona and Myers together.
No, yeah. Gotta keep them separate.
Yeah.
So our next one is Dave Nagel. I apologize if I butcher anyone's name ahead of time on here. So we've got he's got the nail polish racks again. He's got his chibis, right? Is that how you pronounce that? Chibi? Chibi?
I believe so.
Chibi?
I say Chibi Brawler, but I don't know either.
No dishonor. I know someone who calls them chubbies, and I'm like, they are. Their heads are big,
Maybe that's what it is. I don't know.
And so then we've got, and also again, like I said, I was noticing on the bottom of things, shout out to Lego Star Wars right here. These are really awesome.
Yeah, cool.
That's why I really wanted to see everyone's rooms. I just wanted to see what else you all collect. Okay. Shout out to What Do You Say with DDJ, Dennis Day Jr., and his big fish tank of brawlers. Go listen to What Do You Say with DDJ, the podcast out there. This is, I think he's a completionist. I'm not 100% sure. At least it was for a while. It does.
Tell, but it looks like a lot of them. And
I like the 8x10s all here as well. We've got the Patriot, right to censor Val Venus.
I love that's just like such a good way to use a fish tank in your house.
Yes, absolutely. Make the most of your space. That just brings. If the day comes where he sells that house, like, do you think like the person comes like, do the figures come with the house? Hell no, man.
Hell no.
I'm taking the whole fish tank. And then we've got Dougie, the creator of our logo, collection too big to fit in one photo. I had to make a collage for him. I love, obviously, he's got the nail polish racks as most do. He's got the WWE Brawler for Piper right there. But then he's got this little ring for where he's got his Sheik. And then nice. He's got his 2-up with the Marty and the Marty original there. My favorite thing about his display is the impact table right there, the broadcast table with Ian Riccaboni and JR. That's really awesome and very creative. And then one of the few displays that I liked with the in-package brawlers, he's got them all backlit here. I don't know if they're autographed or not. I know obviously like up here they are. He's got X-Pac signed there. He's got Billy Gunn. He's got Cardona and Myers there. And he's got obviously the 4-pack signed as well. So, and his whole display, check out the post on the Facebook group.
Absolutely.
It's really impressive. It's got the whole room changes lights. It's amazing.
I think he said those are like baseball bat, like display cases for like signed baseball bat that he ran like LED lights. So he did a whole post.
Okay.
Pretty crazy.
Yep.
That's pretty awesome. Next up, we have from across the pond, James Freddie Fletcher. He's got his chibis right there. He's got Jake Roberts. He's got some loose brawlers here. And what did we say these were again?
Heavy crate.
What are they?
Heavy crate.
Heavy crate. I've seen a few of them. Like we have the guys from Mustache Mountain. Isn't this like Orange Cassidy in a mask?
Yeah, it's Fire Ant. It's like
Fire Ant. Okay. And then shout out to Cultaholic fans right there across the pond. Love me some Cultaholic.
I got to shout out Willie Wilson from over the pond as well. He's hooked me up recently. We had some trades for some heavy crates.
Okay.
I didn't know Micro Brawlers are going to go so crazy with the Machos and the AEW. I'm like, I need some new minifigs. And now I'm like, oh my.
Is Heavy Crate UK exclusive?
They ship here as far as I could find out. So yeah, he can get them easier. I can get Micro Brawlers easier and do some trades.
Okay. International treaties right there.
Yeah.
So this one we have Jason Rich, next week's guest. We'll have to ask him about this. Just a box of Brawlers. Yeah. Oh, we got 10 minutes left in the meeting. I don't know why this is okay, so we're still on. All right, we're still recording, I believe. Okay. So Yeah, we've got the Boxo Brawlers with Jason Rich. I don't know if there's any rhyme or reason to this, and we just okay. I'm sorry to pass you over like that, Mr. Rich. But yeah, so we'll ask him about this next week. We have Jay Rubin here with his shelving and his pins. One thing I noticed right here is the Joey Janela bobblehead with the cigarette, and also, of course, shout out to my childhood with the McGilla Gorilla Funko Pop there. I like all the pins here, and one thing, you know what? I gotta throw it up on the screen now if I've got it. I don't know if I do. Hopefully we do. Picture of Ryan Barkin's display. Ryan Barkin with the couple crossed off that weren't released yet. That's one heck of a display.
Yeah, it's like built into like all the
It's,
like
yeah,
shelves
built
built
into
into
the
the wall.
I don't know if it's in his house or if it's at PWT.
I think it's in his office at the Pro Wrestling Tees store.
Oh, okay.
Warehouse. I believe so. I mean,
it's an impressive collection. God, I really hope we have that photo up.
I'm sure we can find it.
Next up, we have Jim Rose, a couple of legends. It looks like he's got loosely displayed. I almost bought this Sugar Skull when I went to Mania last year in my home area of New York, New Jersey. He's got his brawler intact, unlike Nick. RIP to that case. But yeah, I like that. I like that everyone apparently also collects Funko Pops too, which is pretty cool. Then we got Joe Lemonhead Cleggs, his brawler basket right here. He's got his impact intact and all the bags. And shout out to Joe. I mentioned last week on episode 1 that I wanted to get a Tommy Dreamer brawler. And this dude is just sending me one out of the goodness of his heart. So shout out to Joe, my Lucy Moosey brawler brother right there. And I said, when all this pandemic stuff's over, he's in Pennsylvania, I believe. I want to meet in the middle somewhere, go to an indie show with him. And, just show the power of wrestling and how we all came together on this show from 3 corners of the country. I want to meet somebody in person. We should all just find a way to just go to a show together. That's what we have to do. We have to do the live
Micro
show.
Brawler convention or something.
Exactly. The live show.
I got some ideas. I'll tell you later. My coworker come up with some crazy stuff for convention.
Then we got Joel Gonzalez. He's got some loose ones here on a shelf, along with the pro wrestling loot ones. Looks like he's got Victoria and Paul London. A couple in the back there. Looks like he's got, I think that's Jay Lethal. He's got Jake, Vicky. He's got his chibis as well. And then I believe this is a cardboard box with shelves, which is a unique way to come up with design space there. So shout out to Joel Gonzalez. Don't worry about this top shelf here with these football helmets. Go Bucks. Go Buckeyes. We got some loose brawlers here. A lot of good ones there. We got the AEW series 1 figures and the Young Bucks pops. And shout out, he's got the snap into a Slim Jim Randy Savage stall there. That's pretty dope. I like that. So this is Justin Smith. He's got 2 photos for this, even though I asked for 1, but we'll show you why he's got 2. So again, we got the nail polish collectors. He's got his protector standing up here. He's got a couple of autographs here. Look like the impact ones. And he's got a couple of the big heavy hitters right here. He's got
some heavy hitters in the middle right there.
Yeah, you got Billy Gunn, Bulldog, Piper,
X-Pac.
Steamboat, and X-Pac. And then he's got this display case, which these are all autographed. And those
are called Detoffs, I believe.
Yeah, and it's a great display case, and it's really cool. He's got all these autographed brawlers, but they're all just laying flat, and it just kind of, it kind of stinks that that's how you have to display those. Unfortunately, not taking anything away from him. Next, we've got Mason Morales. We've got this rack right here. We'll show you more of that in a second. We've got the nail polish rack here, the Major Pod 4-pack, and a Hornswoggle High Spots autograph there. But the cool thing about this rack is, whoop, I went right past it. It lights up, which is really cool.
Like it.
I like that. Then we got Matthew Rudd here with a couple in the protectors here and the nail polish racks and the WWE brawlers. And I noticed when he had the empty box of the Major Pod thing, it reminded me of the Fairly Odd Parents gift. It was like, this is where I put my trophy if I had one. But if you look close, they're displayed throughout in that nail polish racks there. Then we've got Rob King from the Great White North up in Canada. He's got them displayed by company. He's got AEW, New Japan, WWE, Ring of Honor, and so on. I'm not happy because he has his favorites up front, and he's got Macho King 3 rows behind Bret Hart. But what are you going to expect from Canada? It happens. Then we got Rob Germanovich. He's got some loose ones here. He's got the Kingdom down here. And what I noticed most, he's got the All-Time Low CD. I got your picture, Dear Maria, Count Me In. Great song. Love that song. So he's just starting his collection. It's growing. I like it. Then we got Thomas Henderson. He's got some loose ones, all loose, except the major 4-pack up there. What I like is the 3 Faces of Foley. I think they're all signed 3 times, which is really cool.
That's pretty cool.
And they look like steps rather than nail polish racks. Then we got mine, which is awesome, which is I got 2 commander shelves above my closet here. And then, as you can see, 1 on each there, but then I need more room. So I got these foam strips from Michaels that allow a 3rd rack in there. So, which is how I made more room. And then we got Nick's. We're running out of time, so we got to be quick on yours, Nick. So Nick, break it down for me quick.
4 racks. I got everything but the Jake Chase there. Top one's old school. Second one's AEW New Japan. Third one is like a miscellaneous of everybody else. And then the bottom one is my newly found Attitude Era one and like WCW, ECW.
Gotcha. I like all the collections, guys. I think they're great, but we don't want to see any of ours. There's only one man we want to see, ladies and gentlemen. That is the Micro Brawler Skull. That's right. I'm looking right at you, buddy. I'm looking at you. Ryan, please. We want to see your stash. And not this one. We want to see the stash. We're running out of time, buddy, so make it count.
Ready. All righty. I'm not going to flip my screen yet. I got to enter the PIN for the motion sensors. My wife does not even have that.
Thing under lock and key.
Okay, there we go. We are in the door. Let me get that light going. Let me flip the cameras. The new phone 1.6. Sorry. Okay, there we go. All right, so this stuff here is not for sale. I'm sure you've not seen that many of that figure together.
Yeah, I think you got to flip your phone, man.
Your camera is not.
Yeah, it looks good to me. I don't know. All this stuff. Weird. Anyone wants to make a trade or deal? Hit me up.
But your camera is not. You gotta.
Guys, you want to see the goods? Hold on.
But you're. Oh, jeez. Oh God, we are running out of time.
We're desperately out of time.
We are like.
What's happening?
We're running out of time here because I'm on free Zoom and we are only allowed 40 minutes.
My bad. Sorry.
I'm sorry, everyone. We're just gonna have to look at his display another time. But you stick around and subscribe to this channel. We will show you Ryan Crossley's stash. I'm not talking about the one on his upper lip. We'll get to it one day. I promise. He'll open up the vault again. We will eventually see Ryan Crossley's great display. I promise you that. But that's literally all the time we have for this meeting, ladies and gentlemen. So thank you for joining us for the Micro Brawler broadcast. Don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and most importantly, hit subscribe, or another brawler is going to breathe freely because Nick will open another one. We don't know what he's going to open. It might be a bag of cereal, but he's going to open something if you don't subscribe to this channel. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Subscribe to the channel, join the Facebook group on behalf of my good brawler brothers, the founding father, Nick Carpenter, and Ryan Crossley, who we lost again. Oh, no, he's back. There he is. Don't forget to tell your mother you love her every day because like Kevin Durant said, Mom, you're the real MVP. Good night, everyone, and God bless America.
Good night.
Welcome to my house, baby, take control now. We can't even slow down.